Bitcoin, we start with forward chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if we refer to our analysis, since the price was here, we mentioned we're looking for buy. And I mentioned we have to see the breakout of the 45,500, almost near to what price, near to what we expected. No one see what's the next, whether we can look at this one as a correction for continuation or not. Okay, because even if we move, if we refer to 1 hour chart, since the price was here, we mentioned we're looking for buy. And we mentioned the first target is 43,500, following by 45,500. All right. Now the question is whether we can expect the price to break this on 45,500 or not. And we don't need these lines anymore, and especially this one. And for those traders, they get the trade for buy within this one. At least move their stop loss to break even if they want to keep the trade. Okay, by the way, we start with daily chart, and again based on daily chart, we mentioned first we have to see the breakout of the 45,500. Then at the long term, we're looking for buy for the reversal, and with the breakout of the 67,500, we're looking for 4074, following by 81k. Now the question is whether we should look for, whether we have a trade setup for buy at this point or not. Based on daily chart, we prefer to see the daily correction. That's mean if the price consolidate here for longer time, it can give us better confirmation for continuation. Simply, we cannot take the trade. All right, it depends on the traders, so whether they're looking for trade for either based on higher time frame or lower time frame, but we have to look for the trade setup in case. That's why I mentioned simply we cannot take the trade in case this one turned an internal flat in relative to the first, since the price broke the previous top, and for the next drop. We need to be quite careful about this option. At this point, we are not looking for sell. I'm looking for the trade setup for buy. And in that case, the breakout of the previous stop is very important for us. But at this point, we have to be quite careful about this option. All right. We are not looking for sell. If you want to look for buy, we have to be careful about this option. That's mean we have to wait for the trade setup to look for next trade for buy. And if we move to forward chart, indicator doesn't show us any information. And mostly we want to see whether we can look for this one as a flat or not. Any opportunity for buy, the breakout of the 45,500 is really important for us. And even based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup, either for buy or sell. And if I move to 1 hour chart, as I mentioned, we can look at this one as an internal flat, as a three waves, bigger flat as in relative to this. This is how we can look at the chart at this point. That's why if we get any opportunity for buy as a sharp move flag, we will take it. And having entry above this can be an option. But if anyone put the entry above this after the price tag, then after the price tag over entry, and the next level, if the price tag 45,500, if you see the breakout, then we should move our stop loss to break even. That's mean having entry above this can be quite risky. That's why the traders, they should know if they want to look for buy from here. We want to see the price sharply tag, break, and continue the price tag. Within the first or maximum second hours, we see there is no continuation, we should take out the trade. Okay, that's mean at this point, we have to wait for the trade setup. And for those traders, they get the trade for buy within this range. That's mean mostly they get the trade for buy from here, move their stop loss to break even. And at this point, we want to see whether the price can break 45,500. And with the breakout of the 45,500, if we move to daily chart, the breakout of the previous stop, which is somewhere around 52k, is quite important for us. Anyway, we just follow the chart. Simply, we cannot take the trade. We have to wait for the trade setup because based on daily chart, we don't see the daily correction. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.